this will be helpful. I'll share this document to you also.
Yeah.
It is having like CLM overview. Okay. I think I already shared in our old invites. Okay.
Yes, I have seen this.
Here, if you see my screen, right, the reseller agreement comes in this agreement generation, contract lifecycle management, and we have lease agreement along with the partner agreement and customer agreements. Ignore the customer agreements because that they will be directly creating those in production. We don't do it in lower orgs. Okay. Now we both mainly work on this partner agreements and reseller agreements. So reseller, as the name suggests, right, when the business is having some other customers, I mean the third party customers will contact the partners and they do business. They will not directly interact with Salesforce. That is reseller. Right. So in that reseller, what will happen? Because it's not the direct interaction with Salesforce, not only the approvals which are there in Salesforce, you will have other approvals as well. You will have a lot more documentation. And because the trust approval with the third party is not guaranteed, right? Whether the third party is trustable or not, then many other approvals are added because of that. Okay. So I'll just start here. And there are two types of reseller which we have. Right, in partner agreements we saw, right, we create ISV, we create OEM, mainly we dealt with these two, and then there were other program enrollment types also, but those are not in use because we don't have the products for them. Mainly ISV and OEM we use. Here in reseller it is of two types. One is cloud reseller and second is fulfillment reseller. Okay. So what is saying is, I'm just going to read this out. Fulfillment reseller provides a procurement convenience for an end customer who cannot sign contracts or order forms directly with Salesforce due to currency issues, local government regulations, or company policy. So this end customer cannot sign the contracts or orders directly with Salesforce because of these reasons. May be authorized to fulfill the multiple deals for the designated end customer. Salesforce owns the end customer relationship. So in fulfillment reseller, just we have to understand that there is no direct, in terms of theoretically, they cannot sign the contracts or orders directly because of multiple reasons, comes from local government regulations or currency issues. Okay, but when we'll see practically like what is the difference when we go to the UI. Okay, and then the cloud reseller may sell independently to multiple customers in an assigned territory, generates their own leads. So the main thing here is it can be independently sold to the customers. Okay, may sell independently to multiple customers in an assigned territory, generates their own leads, drives the entire sales process, and provides tier 1 and tier 2 support. Reseller owns the end customer relationship. So here, Salesforce is owning the end customer relationship. Here, the reseller is owning the end customer relationship.
Got it. Yes.
That is very important. If directly Salesforce is owning that relationship, here our reseller is coming into picture for the cloud reseller. Okay. The term reseller is used in the ISV world as well, so we try to be very specific in describing our partners and their behaviors. This also will lead to a CLM reseller. So fine. And there is a few points mentioned about fulfillment and cloud reseller that you can go through. Okay, from this deck.
Yeah.
Now coming to the UI, let us start. So it will be created on sales account, first thing. Okay. So I am going to create normal sales account with my user. And an account can have n number of reseller agreements. There is a limit. We cannot have more than one NDA, more than one MSA, but we can have multiple PSAs. This functionality also you can keep in mind. That will be helpful when you are testing Llama. That if you're trying to create one more MSA, if you already have an active MSA, then it will throw error saying that you cannot have multiple MSAs on a single account.
Right.
Okay. But reseller can be multiple. N number of reseller agreements can be associated to one single account. And the partner agreements also, right? Partner agreements, why we only create two? Because there also this feature, this validation is there. They cannot have multiple partner, contracts actually. See, it's like you're creating contract from the partner, right? Default contract is created from the partner.
Right.
So there is a association between the default contract and the account. It can be only one-to-one.
Okay.
Okay. So even though you're able to create multiple partner accounts, but when you're trying to create a COA record, a default contract on that partner account, suppose 5 partner accounts or 5 partner agreements you created, right, on a single account. But you cannot have 5 default contracts.
Oh, okay.
You have to delete the previous association. You have to delete the previous contract to create a new one. Under one category, under one ISV type.
Okay.
So I can have one ISV type partner agreement, correspondingly one contract, default contract. On the same account, I can have one OEM and one OEM default contract. Understood?
One ISV and one OEM we can have, but
yes,
not.
But I cannot have 2 ISV, 2 OEM.
Yes, got it.
Yeah, it will throw the validation saying that you cannot have multiple contracts. You have to delete that association. So what we do, suppose for testing, right, if you don't want to go through the whole process and create partner agreements, we just have to test some functionality in and around a contract. We delete that contract, edit and delete that contract, and then we can click on this create COA record, and then we are good to proceed.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was about our how many contracts and how many part agreements we can create. Now this reseller is created on the sales account. So I'm just giving a test 20th October. Reseller. Okay. Again, we have INR also. So see when we implemented IB, right, the main change what came was on the partner agreements because it had downstream and the data will flow to the invoice team and there the billing will come. Right. Reseller, there is no downstream. We are only creating partner contracts and those contracts also are not the ones which are used by the downstream team.
Right.
Okay. So the very small change what you will find here, right, there will be change in the approvals. If you're selecting USD region, there will be USD approvers. If you're selecting India region, there will be INR, India region approvers.
Okay.
And the second change will be in the currency. That is understood, okay, because in India we are using INR currency.
Right.
And third is the change you will find in the template. The template which they are following in the US, the template which they are following in India. Again, that is region specific. Every region has its own template. Okay, which business will give. So when we introduced India, India has its own template. When we right, when we generate the agreement, you have the template for that agreement.
Right.
So there only the difference will lie. But I'm selecting INR just to cover that functionality also.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, account currency is done. Okay. Anyways, this is account, right? So there is no validation if you select USD currency here, right? You can still create a INR, INR agreement.
Right.
So we can, what is this? It's a little bit different actually, UI. What does it say? Record type, right? So this is record type, employees are done. Then we have to enter the billing and shipping address. So I'll just select something.
Are there any validations on the shipping and billing addresses? Because both should be same or both should be, can any be, because see, I'm selecting INR. And
Saiti, sorry to interrupt. Just give me 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Please. Sorry, Sahiti. Bell rang urgently. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, no problem.
So you're asking something.
Yes. I'm just asking, like, if I have selected my shipping address as India and billing address as US, is there any validations, or is that a valid scenario?
No. It should be same country.
Same country. So I can't give the other countries here. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I have chosen the currency as INR, but I have given some US address. So is there any validation?
No, there's no validation. That's what I told, right? You can select INR currency, but you can create an USD currency agreement.
Oh, okay.
They have not put any validation, but that is not a valid scenario.
Yeah. Okay, got it. But here the state can be different, right? Within the country.
Can be different, yes.
State can be different, shipping and billing. Okay. And when we are calculating the tax and everything, right? The GST and everything. So which address take? Shipping address or billing address?
Billing address.
Billing address. Okay.
Now we have created the account. We'll go ahead, create the opportunity on this. There will be multiple opportunity related list, but we select the related list which is having only opportunities. See, if you see, right, opportunity lead, sales partner, then opportunities, then there will be one or two more opportunities, reseller partner. But you should select this one for legal, for reseller, for anything, partner also.
Right.
Okay. So new business add-on.
New business add. Okay. Here, as in the code, we will get all kind of other opportunity also will work, Ashutosh, or only new business? We have renewal, add-on, swap, code.
So business flow is they only use new business because we are working on the new business, right? But I'm not sure. I don't think so. I mean, there will be few errors when you select other opportunities, and even the UI also will be different.
Right. Because see, for example, if you are taking a renewal, you should have a existing new business, which is everything is done, like up to contract and everything should be done.
Right.
So
that's why it's new business only they take.
My doubt is, see, I have done the new business. My contract is there already, and everything is done. So I just wanted to renew my contract. Is the agreement again? This process will come again. Agreement, signing and everything.
No, right? They will create new one.
Okay. It's only one time effect for one thing.
See, once the agreement is signed, they will not create the agreement again. They may have to amend it, saying some changes are there, right?
Okay.
But renewing is, I think, it's not in there, not in scope. Yes.
Okay.
Now, let me log in with the user. So I created this. And one more error you may see sometimes, not in reseller case, I would say, But when you're creating NDA, especially, you'll see that error is that's a generation page, right? Agreement generation page. Where as soon as you click on, add the details and you click on next, and then 3 steps are there: generate document, and then sign. That yellow bar will show, and here the agreement generation will be there. So in that page, you may see one error, which is saying that the owner doesn't have read permission. So whenever that error comes, right, it means that the parent object's owner is not having the read permission for agreement. Parent object, when I say, that means account. An account owner, actually what happens, right, so there is a workflow which is in place and which will change the account owner to the my patch hold. Right. So my patch hold in some, mostly we have given that permission to that user also, that system user. But in some environments, you may see that, okay, it is not there. Then in that case, what you have to do, you have to change the account owner to your name, because you are the system admin.
Okay.
So here it is working. It is account owner is your name only. But wherever that workflow is working, you will see that it is assigned to the my patch hold automatically as soon as the agreement is created. Okay, here you will not see this error because it is on my name. Account owner is Ashutosh. Okay, but whenever you see that, okay, the account owner is my patch hold and you are trying to create, because NDA is created on the account itself, not on the opportunity. That there is no workflow which is going to change the opportunity owner. Opportunity owner will always be the user who is creating it. Right? Sati, are you there?
Hey, sorry, I lost my connection and it resumed back. Yeah.
So what I was saying is, opportunity owner will always be the person who logged in and created this opportunity, right? So there will not be a problem when you are creating any agreement through opportunity. But since in ND scenario only we are creating it directly through the account, you will see that error.
Okay.
That owner doesn't have read permission. In that case, what you have to do, you have to change the account owner.
Okay, yeah.
To your name or to some other user. And one more thing, you you cannot directly change the account owner from here. If it is assigned to my patch hold. Okay. What you have to do, you just go to this. There is a field called named owner. So whatever values are provided in the named owner field, those only can be the owner of the object. Named owner.
I'm just remembering. Yes. We used to do this.
Yeah. So you change this to your ID, then you can easily update it from there on the UI.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Just an FYI. Maybe you end up seeing that error, why it is coming like that. So just a workaround. And definitely we can add that permission to the user, whoever is there. Now, let me log in. So for this, right, there is a user called Salian through which reseller agreements are created.
Okay.
Again, it's spam. It's Align Portal Manager only, the profile, but it's not the same one what we have in Partner. Okay, there might be some extra permissions which is added to this user.
Okay.
See.
Alliance Portal Manager. Single reseller agreement, RC access to CLM objects. Yes.
This permission will not be there to those Alliance Portal Managers which we are using on the partner agreement. Because I tried that. I thought, okay, everyone is Alliance Portal Manager, right? Why can't I use Daniel Nosetti or OIQ to create reseller? But when I tried it, it did not work. There is a permission access which is specific to this. Now we are logged in with Salian. We'll be doing this KT in 2 parts, Saiti, because reseller is big. Okay, so I won't be able to cover everything in just 11:30. But today evening, if you're not free, then we have to take this up either tomorrow or maybe even Tuesday.
Tomorrow we have holiday. We will be back on Tuesday only.
Then we'll connect on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I logged in as Sally and I go to later tab. If today you have some time, just let me know. But I feel it will be difficult for you and both me and both.
Yeah. Today we have that PI planning again, 4:30 to 7:30, and other calls also there. No.
So here we have this new reseller agreement button. No, even we don't use that. We just use the new button. Okay, because the page layout differs. They're not able to remove this new reseller agreement button. Only new button. Sorry, my bad. It's the new reseller agreement only we use. Just trying to think. So test 20 account. We use that new reseller agreement button only. Okay. And the agreement 20th we gave, right? Test October 20 reseller. Yes. Now here I was talking about two different types of reseller, right? Program enrollment as fulfillment reseller or cloud reseller. Okay. So in the first scenario, let me select fulfillment reseller. See, again, it gave me the option to select the region. There I have entered shipping and billing address for India. Here I can create USD agreement also because they're not put a validation. So the change which you have to, we tested as a part of IB is when you select India, governing law should populate for India, venue should be from India, and internal entity name should be India's. Okay. When you select AMR, it will change to California, San Francisco, and then Salesforce. Let's see this. For different region, it will be different. For APAC, it will be these two values are there. Singapore and the Salesforce Singapore Private Limited, like that. Okay. And they are also for Brazil, similarly like that. So, and then there are different request types. Okay. The stages will differ in agreement term modification diligence review. When it says agreement term modification diligence review means there is a stage called diligence review. Okay. So like this, right? If you are seeing the back side of this window, identifying an opportunity, determining problem, like that, it's there, right? So we have multiple stages. Okay, here, if I select this one, it will start from the diligence review stage. It will not start from the beginning. Oh, okay. Got it. If you say agreement term modification, don't know diligence review, it will start next to diligence review stage. Okay. It will skip the diligence review stage also. So I'll show you where it is coming. New means it will start from the beginning, but again, beginning means we have a difference when we select fulfillment and when we have cloud reseller. Currently, I have selected fulfillment, so let's see. Okay. What is the first stage? It is a request actually. So fulfillment and cloud reseller, one reseller type will skip that request stage, and it will directly start from the business plan stage. So let me go to the related tab and go to agreements. Test 20th October agreement is created and it started from the request stage. Okay. The status also says request. When you select cloud reseller, the first stage will be business plan. It will skip the request stage. Cloud one. Okay. That is for reseller. Fulfillment means it is for from the Salesforce. So it is right. Start from the request. Okay. Fulfillment is starting from the request. Cloud will start from the business plan. Business plan. Okay. Okay. In this scenario, it will skip the business plan. It will from request. It will jump to credit case. See, first step only I have approvals. So every stage will have approvals. Okay. Till in authoring. Oh. And we saw, right, diligence review, no diligence review. So diligence review, when I select, it will skip all the stages. It will start from this. Okay. When I say no diligence review, it will skip all the 4 stages and it will start from in authoring. In authoring, okay. Status category is request. So you can say this will vary. Request, business plan, credit case. Whenever I'm moving it, this also will change. Now, so what it says is please use the given button to submit for approval. See, and the good thing for reseller is we always have the guidance for success. We can go by these steps. This will help us to understand what we have to do.
Okay. Nice.
Fill out the required fields, account executive, and this thing.
Okay.
So if I don't have these fields, it will throw error when we submit for approval.
Mm-hmm.
So let me give Salian a here only and a here also Salian. Save it. Currently the status says is approvals.
Okay.
And the approval status says approval required because we have not submitted. I go ahead and click on submit for approval. You understood the difference, right? In cloud reseller, it will start from the business plan. It will skip the request stage.
Yes,
and fulfillment reseller will skip the business plan. It will start from request and then directly jump to the credit case section.
Okay.
We'll see now after this approval also. Please stop me if any question is there, any doubt, or if I'm going too fast, right? And so
yeah. No, it's clear actually. That's why.
Because you already worked, right? So might be like remembering those scenarios.
Reseller is not there when I'm working. It is only legal and partner is there, and Llama we have done initially.
Okay, that long time back now.
Long time back.
See, now request approval, RVP direct sales, Salian, because I gave it came. RVP partner sales, Salian again, which came, and channel sales is Soham. Because in the approvals, it might be set up somewhere.
Right.
Okay.
And do we have any checkpoint document, Ashutosh? If it is a new sandbox, what are the things that we need to set up? Like these approvals and even...
We have. I'll share that.
Yeah. Share.
And reseller flow is the one which takes most time to complete because it's very big.
Right. Many stages here.
And every stage will have approval, every stage will have document upload also.
Right.
Now it is pending approvals. See, status is approvals. Now we submit approval. So, see what will happen because I'm logged in as Salian. I can directly approve it.
Right.
Then one will be left is channel RVP channel sales. So I'm asking Soham if he can just
We can log in as Soham also and we can approve it, right?
Yes, we can do that. Yeah. Just for saving the time, I picking them.
Yeah, got it. But yeah.
And the second, you can make a delegate approver also. That is the best thing.
Yes. And who is this guy, Soham?
Soham was in CLM earlier.
Okay.
So he was there for I think almost a year. Had good grasp, actually worked nicely. Good understanding also.
Okay.
The developer. Now it is assigned to Soham. He might have received an email and he can approve. Else I'll also try. Do you have this open?
No.
The sandbox. Can you open it and...
Yeah, I will do it. Can you please ping me his name?
Soham Das.
Soham Das. Yeah, thank you.
You logged in and then I'll tell him not to do.
Yeah, I logged in. I'm
Okay.
just searching his name. Soham Das. Sometimes this is very slow. Soham Das at Salesforce.com. He's system admin. Yes, this guy.
Yes, Soham Das at salesforce.com.
Because I'm seeing some multiple user accounts.
So he approved it through email. Let's see if that worked.
Yeah, just refresh it once. Meanwhile, I log in with his user.
No.
Okay, let me ping me that link, right? I'll go and approve.
Yeah.
They come on, why so slowly?
See, for mail approving through email, right? We always face this issue. So you can raise a bug for that. Tag it now. Okay. I mean, there is some small setting we have to do for the approvals to work. Every time it gets override whenever we do some deployment, right?
Okay.
So, shall I tell him to ignore your?
Yeah, ignore. I already done it.
Okay. Shall I refresh?
Yeah, please.
Still pending approval.
Well, I have given approve. Why it is not taking it?
Strange.
I tried other time to let us see. Still it is showing assigned. I don't know why. Now it is approved. There is a delay.
Okay.
Can you check now? Approved. Yes.
It will mark checkbox here and approval status is checked.
Right.
Right.
So now we will go
to the next stage.
Credit case, not business plan.
Move to the next stage. We'll click on this button.
Okay. Here, direct. Okay. Hey, this is really good actually. Instead of just.
See, we skipped the business plan stage and we came to credit case section.
Right.
Status category is also showing. Now we have to upload few documents, financial plan documents. So you can upload any PDF.
Okay.
I'll upload this one. Click on finish.
Mm-hmm.
Once you complete the first step, you'll come back to the second step. Now there is one important functionality here.
Mm-hmm.
See what it says. If the total ACV value is less than 150, okay, this is changed actually. This is not updated here. Again, this got override. So now the amount is updated to 1 million.
Okay.
Functionality is if the total ACV value is less than 1 million USD, then what will happen? You will not see the credit case section. See, there are two sections you are seeing, right? One is upload financial statement. Second is credit case approvals.
Right.
In between, see, you have credit case approvals, but where is the credit case? Right.
Okay.
So when the value is greater or equal to 1 million USD, then create a credit case using new credit case button.
Okay.
See this?
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So currently value is what is showing is 1 million USD 137. So I'll update this one 1 million. So existing I think the agreement currency here is USD. Yeah, that is the reason. So one more thing we have to keep this in mind, right? There is a conversion which happens. So suppose you are selecting INR currency, right? So what value of INR currency will be more than 1 million or what will be like equal to 1 USD value?
Right.
Accordingly, the conversion should be there. It will not say 1 million INR. It is always 1 million USD.
Okay.
For in this scenario, it is straightforward because USD is mentioned here and we are putting the USD value. But we are selecting, suppose we are doing for Brazil, we are doing for Japanese dollar.
Right.
And the conversion will take place and we have to verify that. In between, I mean, there was an issue which I raised some time back that conversion was not happening properly.
Okay.
So that they fixed it. For INR region, it happened during IB time.
Oh.
That is a problem here. When we click on this existing, it takes a lot of time to save. Yeah. That's why what the workaround to save time, right? We update the value on the opportunity.
Okay.
The value which you're seeing here, right? I gave it on the opportunity. And why it is only $137? Because I selected the currency on the opportunity as INR.
Yes, it is converted to USD.
It is converted to USD. But then we have to be in sync. So if it is showing USD here, it should be INR here also. Correct?
Right.
So I have to update this. It is not flowing. Like in partner agreement, right? What happens when you create the opportunity with INR, your currency flows to the agreement. But here it doesn't happen. Independent.
Okay.
Okay. So now you see total AC value saying 10,000, which I gave on the opportunity. In USD, it comes as $137.
Right.
Right. I think this should be okay.
Okay.
This is 1 million. What?
Yeah, 36.
It is $136,000.
Right.
Still not, I think, 1 million.
Is there 1 million? Oh, no. One more zero.
One more zero, yes. See, that's why this credit case section is not coming up.
Right.
Oh, we'll add one more zero. Now it is becoming 1 million. Right? So we come back and just for this, you can raise a P3 or P4 bug that this guidance for success should be working. Should be displaying correct text. It's a cosmetic defect only. I raised it multiple times. Every time it gets override.
Okay.
And again, they have to make a change. Okay, the functionality is working fine because it is there in the custom metadata value, right, where it is testing. So now you can see the credit case section is appearing.
Okay.
What it says is when you have value greater than 1 million USD, create this case. If it is less than that, then you ignore this and directly go for the approvals. Okay, I uploaded the financial document.
Okay.
Then now I may say that, okay, why it is not showing as completed, right?
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, that is a behavior it is having. I mean, user may or may not want this to happen. Okay, it's like not a bug. Okay, nobody has identified it.
Okay.
We know for the look and feel of the UI, it should be marked. It should state that it is completed, but it is not. And in production also, it is behaving the same way.
Okay.
It's a non-thing.
Okay.
You'll find this happen in multiple sections, actually. Now we go ahead and create the credit case. Do you have one more meeting at 11:30?
Yes, I have 11:30. Actually, two conflicting, so I need to see which one need to join.
Otherwise, I would have stressed actually, but no problem. A case is created and we go to the next one. Submit for approval.
Okay.
So you see how many approvals, and it's not the same approval which is triggering. Different people will be notified that they have to approve this. Right. So many approvals that will go through this reseller agreement. It's all about approvals in reseller.
Okay. This is a big task when a new sandbox is there. Then we need to set all this.
And there will be a different approval which will trigger when your value less than or greater than 1 million. See here now it is saying greater than 1 million. So it is credit manager approval. If it is less than 1 million, then there will be different approval.
Okay.
Now it is showing correct here. 1 million, right?
Right.
So this is how it should be. Mark scaler. Can you log in with this user? I'll ping.
Yeah, ping.
Submit it. See, for all the request types which we saw initially, right, while trying to create the reseller agreement, that renewal, agreement of modification, diligence review, no diligence review, the steps will be same. It is just that what stage we have to skip that is coming under the requirement.
Okay.
Even for cloud reseller also, right? When I selected fulfillment reseller, but when I select cloud reseller, it will skip the request stage. It will start from business plan stage, but it will continue from there. No change.
Okay.
In fulfillment and cloud reseller from there onwards.
Can you ping me the approval link?
Yes. And one more thing, Sahiti.
Yeah,
right. There is an approval section. Okay, when you go to the section, there will be 2 checkboxes: non-standard document changes and sales partnership exclusivity. So if you uncheck it, you will not have these 2 approvals. If you check it, then again these 2 approvals will be introduced. So now when we entered on this stage, right, it was unchecked. That's why you only saw the approval for the ACV value, credit case approval.
Got it.
Okay. So while testing, can just look into these also.
Yes.
It's approved.
Yeah, I have clicked. It's processing.
Processing. It's little slow actually. Reseller agreement is my.
Yeah, I observed it's slow.
Approved.
Yeah.
Now we are good to move to the next stage. So earlier in SB0 sandbox, long time back when we were using SB QA1 SB0 sandboxes, I observed one issue that whenever we click on next button, right, move to next stage button, the system was not loading. The page was not loading. It was in loading state only. And whenever you used to upload a document, it used to like stay in the loading stage only. That is now what UAT users are facing now.
Okay.
Because that sandbox, we were not able to identify the root cause. We were not able to fix that issue, and that sandbox got decommissioned. Luckily, we are not facing that issue anywhere else because that is a like major blocker for testing this functionality.
Right, really.
And I would not say blocker because we still have workarounds. Refresh the page, manually refresh will work. Okay, but still, I mean, it disturbs the flow when you're going right. As a user, if you see the page is loading and not in the proper state, it disturbs the flow, right?
Right.
That is what happens. So now this next stage is diligence review stage. What will happen in diligence review stage? You have to upload different documents. Okay. There will be compliance certificate document, due diligence, and then deal questionnaire. These 3 documents you have to upload, and every document will have its format. So your document name should be in this format.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Reseller name _ compliance certificate signed DD month and then YYY.
Okay.
Like that, if for due diligence and for deal questionnaire also.
And
it says it should be a PDF only.
Okay.
Deal questionnaire should be a PDF. Due diligence, upload a doc or PDF, anything is fine. And here also anything is fine.
Okay.
Understood now?
Understood.
Yeah. And then there is the final approval, legal review approvals on this page. Once we click on this, because we have less time, right? Only 1 minute is left.
Right.
Just explaining. If you upload this, I can share this with you. Okay. And when, anyways, I shared the agreement.
Yeah, you already shared it.
Yeah. Diligence review we'll create and then we send it for approval. Then we have the next stage in authoring, in signature. Then again, based on the e-signature, when it is completely signed, it will move to in effect. If the users click on cancel button, then it will move to cancel. Else we can terminate also. We can see this in the next session now.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm stopping here till now.
Yeah.